Hi guys, and welcome back to another video game with the powers. I'm Jake.
I'm Cierra.
And welcome back to another episode of Cierra Reacts, where Cierra is going to be reacting to a Kickstarter and Game Found games that I have backed. I think this is number like 11 now?
11.
Or 10? It's been a while. We've got a lot of these. But today's episode, or today's reaction, we have a cool game that is coming to you from, I can't remember exactly who it is, but this is a puzzly tile laying game. I think it's going to be right up Cierra's alley about hiking, biking, and kayaking. So a very outdoorsy, campy type game. It also has like a miniature version of the game as well. Alright, so this is a very outdoorsy game, and this is called Trailblazers. So Trailblazers is coming to you from Bitewing Games. They have a couple other games that I'm not familiar with. I can't remember the name of the game, but this is the deluxe edition of the game. So you'll see when we crack this open that the deluxe version comes with 186 screen printed wooden figures. So the animals, they have animals in this game that come screen printed, as well as the figures of the hiker, the biker, the kayaker, and your camp token. As well, the upgraded version, all of the cards are like laminated in a PVC. So they're bendy, they can, you could like drop them in a thing of water and the cards are not going to get damaged as well.
That's good for those camping, taking it with them.
So
camping.
that is exactly what it was designed for, is to take this game with you, and you'll see once we pop it open, there's also a little special treat inside. Yeah, there it is. I didn't see it on there. So it does come with a mini version of the game in a little carabiner type thing, a travel edition, as they like to call it. So the travel edition is 1 to 4 players. This is 1 to 8 players. But this is a puzzle together, hiking, biking, kayaking loops. And then essentially what you're going to do is you will have 3 different campsites. And there's a swimming campsite, biking campsite, and a hiking campsite. And on your turn, you're going to choose one of these campsites, and then you'll have these like cards, and you're going to try and make routes going from one end to the other. And then as the game progresses, you'll add more campsites trying to do different routes or routes. But let's go ahead and crack it open. But I saw this game and I definitely thought that this is right up her alley with
cute.
Oh wow,
I like that. I was a summer camp counselor for a long time, and a lifeguard primarily, but I would lead the kayaking a lot of times. And I was the boat driver.
Yep, so 1 to 8 players, so they have, the cool thing about the game.
This feels really nice. It's like that same material you were talking about.
Oh, nice. So what's also really cool about the game is you'll see they have like 3 different versions of a solo mode. So not only is it an up to 8 player game, there's also 3 different variants of the solo mode, like the standard. They have like an epic edition, and then what was the other, like the epic solo,
Springer Fever, and Triple Crown.
Triple Crown, yep. So there's multiple solo modes to the game that you have available that you can see right there, and you can keep track of your scores. And then they have like an achievement sheet on the back, and those are just the solo mode rulebook. So I looked at it and I said, well, you know what, that is kind of cool. I love me games that I can play solo, as well as solo content for the channel when Cierra is not able to be here for videos. So those look like to be your campsite cards. These are all like the normal generic tile cards. So as you can see on them, they have like the different routes on one end. So this is going to be a water route. This is, well, all 3 of these are going to be water routes actually. But you can see the other routes on there that you're trying to connect. So these are all the little miniature cards, kind of like domino cards. I'm going to go ahead and bust one of these open so you guys can see how they work. But yeah, those are all the campsites. So the water campsite looks like solo mode, player aid,
Some in-game cards, in-game goals maybe. In-game goals, end-game goals, and in-game goals. And more base camps and things.
Nice.
Cool.
How do those feel? I think all the cards should have that PVC if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think. I can't tell. This is cool. Cute little pack.
Yep.
Travel case. So they fit in here.
Yeah, so you'll take, yeah, I think it tells you like 100, you'll take like 100 something cards in there and you just put them in the little pack. And it says it in the rule book. I thought it would. It said it on there. I think you take like 160 cards.
Oh, all of our
meeples. We'll show those in a sec. So here's the card, guys. If you can see them,
oh, cool.
They have like nice reflection to them, but they're really thin. But like you can just tell the material that they have. They're not gonna get scratched. They're not gonna get cut. They're not gonna get ripped. And like it has like a different feel to them where you can dip them in water and it's not gonna. We can actually test it on.
Yeah.
We'll test it. We'll show it for the people.
I'm opening up the different
Yeah.
apples.
Well, I'm grabbing a glass of water to show you guys how it works. Cierra is gonna bust out the different meeples and show them to you with the screen prints. And if you want to, you can hold them closer to the up on the camera.
There's 3 of them. I think maybe a coyote, mountain lion, and moose. That's a guess. We're in Texas, so I say coyote, but maybe that's a wolf. Let's see. We got buffalo. Oh, he's cute. I wonder if you get these with the ones that have it. So like this one has the buffalo. What else do we got? A bear. Black bear.
Nice. All right, guys. So here we are. Live on camera. We are testing your products. Live on camera to see what it officially says. So I got the glass of water. I got the card. It says you can dip the card in the water. And yeah, look. You can see it just sliding right off. I don't want to take it out because it's going to drip, but...
Eagle? I'm going back to my
the
meeples.
The card on my shirt.
I think I have one. I think these are all the animals. So we've got mountain lion, maybe. Whoops. Possibly buffalo, coyote or wolf, bear, moose, and eagle. I think those are the animals.
Nice. So here's the card that I just dipped. Went ahead and wiped it off, guys, so you can see nothing damaged to it. So again, the deluxe version of these cards were meant to be taken in the travel pack to be played outdoors. So that's pretty cool. Kudos to you guys at Bitewing Games for having this PVC and making these cards very sturdy, I guess, or resilient. But yeah, so how you liking these meeples so far?
They look pretty cool. I like the little screen printing on them. Here's the player ones, and then I don't know what the campfire is yet, but those look pretty nice. One thing though is they're screen printed on one side, but not. Oh, these ones are screen printed on both. Never mind.
Was the moose not screen printed on both sides, or the maple?
Like even like the fire's only screen printed on one side, and yeah, all the animals are only screen printed on one side. I like the shapes a lot. Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, pretty cool.
All right, so those the animal meeples and the kayakers, I believe, are an expansion that come with the game. And how that works, guys, is you'll see on the cards, like this one has like a little moose, or not a moose, that's a buffalo.
That's a buffalo.
Has a buffalo on the card, and so what can happen is when you're playing the game and you put this card down, you have the option to put the buffalo on the card, and that will score more points at the end of the game. But something that happens in the game is you can actually put cards on top of other cards. So like, let's say I want to do, instead of doing my path like this, I could cover up this card and start my path like this and go this way. But if I choose to put a animal meeple on the card, I can no longer cover up that card. So you're sacrificing the ability to cover up that card for more points. But that, is there anything else in here? Nope, that's the insert. We got bags, always love bags. Always love the baggies. But yeah, so you saw the animals, all of that stuff. You saw the PVC cards. We tested it live and for you guys here. These are all the generic cards. But yeah, we'll go ahead and put all the components back out here for you guys. But yeah, well, I'll go ahead and put everything up. And while I'm talking, we'll bust out. We'll definitely have to get Cierra's opinions on everything. So what do you think? What do you think?
I like it. It looks fun.
Yeah.
Definitely want to try it out.
Yeah. So I saw it. I was like, this is definitely something that is going to interest her.
Oh yeah. I love puzzly games.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's too much to it, so it seems relatively simple, at least right now.
Correct.
But it does sound fun and interesting, and I kind of like that you can place the animals, but you don't have to, and how that changes the game. It'll be fun. And I love that there's this little travel case. This is super cute.
So this version was this version was actually pretty hefty. I think this one was $80.
Oh yeah.
I think for this version, but there was 3 different versions of this game. There was the travel version, which was, I think, like $30. I think $30 to $40 for the travel edition, which was just this with the cards in it, and obviously no meeples. I think they might have put like little cardboard tokens were considered the animals. And then you had the base version of the game where nothing was screen printed. So just all of your meeples were just generic meeples, and then you did have the deluxe edition where everything was screen printed. So those are kind of the 3 versions available. Again, this is the deluxe version, the $80 version where we get the super travel edition. And then I do believe the PVC cards, the coating on the cards was exclusive to the deluxe edition.
Cool.
The retail edition and the other one, we're not going to have that PVC coating on it. But yeah, this is Trailblazers from Bitewing Games, a puzzly route building game of outdoor adventures. So my first impressions, again, I think it looked really cool. She really loves that tile laying and route building, and I kind of like it, but I don't like it because I don't like getting my butt whooped because I get my butt whooped all the time. But I think for me, this game, what was interesting is it looked like it had a lot of strategy to it, because you're not just building one route, right? Like you're building a bike trail and you're building a hiking trail, and then you add in like the animals and all that stuff. So
what I'm wondering how it works is like with the different players. How do I score points versus you score points? Am I like the kayakers and you're the bikers, or we all are all?
No, I think we all are. I think from my understanding is like we're not building one giant thing. We're each gonna have our own little area.
Okay, that makes sense.
That we're building from. So we'll each get a meeple. Like this area, this is not a combined thing. This will be in our own area.
Okay,
and
that
then
makes more
each
sense.
of us would get a biker, a hiker, and a kayaker, and we have them along the route. And I do believe there was even like, if you're using like the hiker, the biker, and a kayaker, like you get bonus points for having them complete along the trail. Like I think like each of your turn, you get to move one of them like one space over, and then if they complete a route from one end all the way around to the other, you get bonus points or something like that, almost like a race.
That's cool.
But yeah, so again, guys, this is Trailblazers from Bitewing Games, a brand new Kickstarter game that just came out. So very excited to open this bad boy. This is one of the many Kickstarters. Actually, I did check on a lot of them got delayed to like June. So this might be the only Kickstarter that comes for the rest of the month, but that's okay. We can find a way to fill content out, especially with the 4 or 5 different solo modes this has. So I'll definitely be featuring this out on the channel. But all right, guys, as always, if you are not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe so we can keep giving you more awesome content. Hit that notification bell. We got content dropping almost every single day, trying to get content out to you guys every day. And as always, y'all have a great one. Bye.
Bye.